Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, before we start going through the counseling session, maybe could we just introduce ourselves first to know more? Well, actually, I have known that your name is Zekihana Nafilah, but I'm not sure what should I call you. So maybe you could introduce yourself first.
Hello, my name is Zeki Hananafila and you can call me Hana. I am college student in Open University.
Okay, in this counseling session, I would like to call you Hannah, and you're okay with that, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, you said that you're a college student from Open University, and what year are you now?
I'm in second year at Open University.
Okay, you're second year now, and exactly what is your major?
My major is early childhood education.
Okay, so you will be in contact with children,
Yeah.
right? And it's not just children, it's toddler.
Yeah, correct.
And do you have any experience about contacting with toddler, maybe with your neighbors, neighborhood, or maybe you have work?
I am a teacher at Islamic Early Childhood School, Arul Jadid, in Sengon.
Okay, so it's quite far from here, right?
Yeah, around 30 minutes.
Okay, 30 minutes. And usually what time do you need to go every morning to there?
Every morning I go to school at 6 a.m.
Okay, so at 6 a.m. you start hitting the road, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you told me that you are a college student and the same major with the thing that you are in right now. So basically you are working and studying at the same time.
Yeah.
Isn't that hard for you?
It's quite hard. That's why I came to you. I want to get motivated. I want to get my problem solved.
Okay, so it is connected with your problem and the reason why you came to me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, but before we talking about the problem, let's talk about the other first. Like right now it's Ramadan, right? And do you fast today?
I'm not
Okay, you're not.
because I'm sick in the morning.
Okay, you got sick in the morning. And what about your feeling right now? I mean, you come here.
I'm feeling well right now, alhamdulillah.
Okay, Alhamdulillah means Allah cure you in the Ramadan month. And exactly after this, we will get it Al Fitr. So, do you have any preparation for that?
I buy some snack for the kids, but it's my favorite snack.
Okay.
Kids' favorite.
Okay, so you just buy what you are into,
Yeah.
not thinking about the other.
Yeah.
But the main thing that you are going to give it to the guests, right? So I think it's okay. Maybe they will like your taste too. Who knows?
I mean,
Okay, so you do hope that your guest will like the snacks you like. Okay, but do you kind of wash your house? Because all my friends say that they are washing their house right now because they need to be clean.
yeah, I tried to clean my room, but it's getting messier than before. It's almost 4 days.
Wow, it's quite long. So you try, but you tried. At least
Yeah.
you tried.
I tried.
Okay, it's a good thing that you have the intention to clean your room, even it's not work that much. Okay. Do you expecting something from this Eid al Fitr? Maybe you are expecting to get Much money from your neighborhoods?
Yeah, it's the first thing I expect. And I want my family, all of my family here, because it will be fun.
Okay, so you genuinely want to meet with your family that
Yeah.
has been separated for years or months?
Months.
Okay, for months. So you're too close with your family, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, it is this close or just we're just hanging around, or you could tell them about your journey, about your problems maybe.
Uh, we just hanging around. Some of my family, I tell them about my problems.
Okay, so you just tell some of them, not all of them, about your
Yeah.
problem. Okay, you're quiet, close to the other. Okay, after talking around the bush, before we going to the counseling station, I would like to emphasize that I am here as your counselor. I will hear you out. I'm here to be yours, to heard about your problems. So you could tell me everything that you want to tell. You could tell me the emotion you feel. You could tell me everything that you are about to do, or something that you want to do but you can't tell it to the others because there are some privacy. But here in this room, it is the privacy is secure, that I will not tell your secret to the others. So I hope that you can be open here. Okay, but before we start the counseling session, I would like to limit the time, because if we take the counseling session too long, I'm not sure that maybe you have any schedule after this, and so do I. I have any other schedule that I should do, and I suggest this counseling session would take less than 50 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, but for instance, do you have something that you should do after 50 minutes we are talking? Okay, so we are both busy after this 50 minutes of talking, and I hope that we could end this session before 50 minutes. And actually, I have the consent form that I wish you to fill it. I wish you to sign it, because it became our contract, since we are talking about the contract, the time contract, the openness contract, and the secret contract. So,
Shall I
yes, of course, you should.
now?
Yes.
Here is the consent form.
Okay, thank you for filling and signing the consent form. Uh, because you have filled and signed this, I assume that you are ready to get started and you are ready to this counseling session.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I want to ask you about the problem that you are having right now, that you memutuskan, decided, that you finally decided to come to me.
My problem is I likely to postpone my assignment, and I feel stressed when the deadline is approaching.
Okay, so you do often postpone your assignments,
Yes.
and that makes you feel pressured when the deadline is approaching or whenever you need to submit the assignments. Okay. Actually, is there any reason for you to postpone the assignments?
The reason is I I am lazy.
Okay, you're lazy.
I'm lazy to do my assignment, and that's why I postpone it.
Okay, is there just laziness or any other reason?
I underestimate the assignment.
Okay, and just to confirm about this underestimate thing that you stated before, is that when you get the assignments, you think that it's quite easy to you to handle, so you don't do it directly.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, after saying that you are underestimating your assignments and you do postpone it because you're lazy, uh, I forget that I need to give you the worksheet before I ask those questions for you. So I will give you right
Okay.
now. I hope you could fill this when the counseling is in line. So you fill this while answering me. After answering me, you fill this. Okay, so after I ask you about the problem you have and then the reason you have this problem, I want to ask you about the scale of your severity problem. It's like one is not the not the effect to your life, and 10 is it gives so much effect to your life. Maybe it's like it makes me cannot eat or cannot sleep because I always thinking about that. I always feeling guilty to leave my assignments. It's 10. But if you don't feel that severe, you could choose below 10. So what number do you choose to imagine the severity of your problem?
7 out of 10 for my problems.
Okay, it's 7 out of 10. And what effect did it bring to your life?
It makes me feel pressure because the assignment isn't finished.
Is it just it or any other reason you you choose number 7?
It depends on the teacher.
Okay, it's depend on the teacher. So when what exactly does it mean?
If the teacher is kind, I do not I not finish my assignment. If the teacher stingy, I'll do my assignment.
Okay, when the teacher is kind, you don't do your assignments, and you is it means you don't do or just postpone it or you will do it later.
Sometimes I just postpone it, and sometimes I literally don't do my assignment.
Okay, sometimes you're just really leaving your assignments behind, right? Okay, when the teacher is kind, but when the teacher is stingy, quite stingy to your value or your scores, you will do your assignments.
Yes.
So the one that makes you feel pressured is the teacher that is stingy.
Yes.
And I need to confirm you pick 7 out of 10, is it because you have more stingy teacher than the kind teacher?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay, so you sometimes feel the pressure of doing your assignments rushly because the deadline is approaching. Okay, then in this column, that is the question, what effect did I notice before coming? What exactly the effect that makes you, that encourage you to come here, to come to me?
I come here. I come here because I feel stress and pressure by the assignment.
Okay, so you think that stress and pressure is start bothering your life, right?
Yes,
How long is it bothering you until you decided to come here?
it's 1 year.
Okay, you said 1 year. So is it started when you are coming to the college?
Yes,
Okay, you started to feel the pressure of doing assignments. So before it, when you are in high school or maybe junior high school, you don't feel it. You don't feel the pressure of doing the homework, or maybe you just feel it but you leave it.
yes. I feel but I leave it.
Okay, you feel that you're still leaving it, not as serious as you come to college.
Yes,
Okay. Is there any particular reason that you started to be serious in this college?
because I paid it by myself.
Oh, you pay your college fee by yourself.
Yes,
What a, it's kind of cool, man. I mean, when you can pay with your own money, oh, because of you that you have been work.
yes,
Okay, you pay your own college fee with your own salary.
yes.
Okay, it's so cool. I mean,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. There are so many people who is still being burdened to their families, such as me, and I really appreciate that you can, or you are be able to help your parents. Okay, since you have answered my question, and then my question is based on the worksheet, you can just write it with your answer before.
Stressed
Mm-mm.
and
Press sure. Okay,
by the assignment.
by the deadline approaching. Okay. After you fill those, I want to ask you the next question, that is, do you ever try to solve the problem by yourself?
Of course, I try to make schedule or to-do list and I determining priority scale.
Okay, so you try to determine which which assignments that you should do first
Yes,
beside the others. Okay. And how exactly do you make the to-do list? Is it like um you write it on your book or on your phone or using application on the phone?
I write it on my phone and I write it in sticky notes and I stick it in the wall.
Okay, so to remind you about the assignments that you should do, you stick sticky notes on the wall.
Yes,
Is it the mini sticky notes, like, is it just like this or the big one?
just like these mini sticky notes.
Okay, it's the mini sticky notes. So you write it on pen or marker?
Pen.
Okay, you write your to-do list on pen and you stick the sticky notes on the wall.
Yes.
Is it visible for you every time you move around in your room, or just when you want to see it, you need to see it, or you can notice it even you don't want to see it?
I can notice it even I don't want to see it, but I just ignore it.
Okay, so you are able to exactly see the sticky notes sticked in your wall, but you just ignore it. Is it because you just be able to see the sticky notes and you cannot see the feel, or you cannot see the writing, or you still ignore it when you can see the writing?
I still ignore it when I can see the thing.
Okay, so it's a total ignore.
Yes.
Even though you have made a plan that you should follow, you still ignore it
Yes.
by yourself. Okay, so may I ask you this? How much is this assignment important for you?
Uh, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, but you still ignore it.
Yes.
Okay, you still ignore it and you just postpone it until the deadline is approaching, or you just leave it like the other assignment?
I just postpone it until the deadline is approaching.
Okay, so you still do the assignments, but it's when the deadline is approaching, so you feel the pressure.
Yes.
Okay, but time before the deadline is approaching, you don't feel any fear or you don't feel any guilty?
No,
No, not at all.
not at all.
Okay, so you just completely ignore it and you just completely forgot about the assignments that you should do.
Yes.
Okay, maybe the ignoring thing or the postponing thing, is it because you try to handle it by yourself? So I need to ask this to confirming about my understanding. Do you have any other person or any other people to help you to cope with this problem?
No, because I think it's my own problems, and that's why I don't tell anyone.
Okay, uh you don't exactly tell anyone about this problem because you think that this is your own problem. You think that this is the thing that you can solve it by yourself.
Yes.
Okay, but then you come here because you cannot solve it by yourself. So before this, you never try to ask the other people that close to you about this problem.
Never.
Okay, you never. Is it because you have any like guilty feeling because they have their own problem and you don't want to um add it with your problem, or is that just you don't want to tell them?
It just I don't want to tell them about the problems.
Okay, you want to be low key.
Yes.
Okay. If there is no other people who helped you, is there any circumstances that is encourage you to be able to do your assignments and not postponing it?
No.
Okay, no. Exactly, there is no circumstances that can encourage you to do your assignments. Okay. In this, so with this problem, what is exactly your goal by coming here to see me?
I want to be responsible with my assignment, and I don't want to postpone it, and I won't feel free when I do my assignment.
Okay, so you don't. So you want to expel the pressure thing.
Yes.
Okay, so you just want to be relaxed when you are doing your assignments. Well, actually, I have a phenomenon that is called by procrastination. Do you ever heard about that?
No. What is it?
Okay, procrastination is when you always postpone your assignments or the thing that you should do. And I think this is your exact phenomenon that you feel. So, for this session, your goal is to find the way you able to being responsible with your assignments, do not postpone your assignments, and feeling free or feeling relaxed when you do the assignments. Which one do you really want to achieve first?
Uh, I want to get relaxed when I do my assignment.
Okay, you want to get relaxed when you do the assignments. And what do you think the solution is? I mean, what makes you able to feel relaxed when you do the assignments?
Maybe I should do my assignment partly.
Partly. Okay, you should do your assignments partly. And how exactly this how exactly do you going to part your assignments?
Uh, do the easy assignment first and the hard assignment in the end.
Okay, so doing the easy assignment first and doing the hard later, isn't this going to give you the same pressure like you do the assignments when the deadline is approaching, or it has different effect on you?
Yes.
So this solution is not the best solution, right?
Yes.
What is the other solution that you can come with?
I will try to flip it. I'll do the hard first and the easy later.
Okay, so you have the intention to do the hard thing first. Okay, then allow me to conclude that you have motivation to do the hard assignment first.
Yes.
Okay, in the future. Let's say that someday or in the future or maybe tomorrow you have or you get a miracle that you are able to solve your problem. What is exactly the step to solve it that crossed into your mind?
Have exact schedule for every day that I'll do my assignment.
Okay, so you believe that this solution of having exact schedule every day to do your assignments could help you to solve the problem. Okay, but after you finally able to solve your problem, what do you feel about yourself?
I feel happy and I feel free because the assignment is finished before the deadline.
Okay, you feel happy and free when it's over. Yeah. It's like the trend. War is over. Yeah, you know.
Yes,
Okay. Okay, after you feeling happy and free about the assignments that has done before the deadline, do you feel or do you do something else after that?
I sleep calmly and no burden
Okay. So,
because
yes.
I often uh dream something that I thing before I sleep.
Oh, okay, okay. So after you feel happy and you feel free from the assignments, you finally able to sleep calmly without thinking about the assignments and not dreaming about that.
Yes.
Okay. And exactly what differs you now and you from the future that is able to complete or able to solve this problem?
The responsibility.
Okay, you feel that something different, something that might be different from you now and your and the future you is the responsibility you give to the assignments. Okay, then how could we just try to be responsible from now on or maybe for tomorrow?
From now,
Yeah, after leaving the session, you maybe just try to think about the way that you could be more responsibility that you could be more responsible with your assignments.
yes,
Okay, beside that responsibility, what uh any other behavior that could be different when from you now and the future version of you?
I do my assignment every day and responding my schedule that I've made.
Okay, so you become more responsibility about the schedule that you have made before. So this could help you solve the problem of being pressured by the deadline approaching.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you could write it below the responsibility thing that you will that you do your assignments every day. Okay, and actually, I want to ask you the next question about the exception. Do you ever feel like do you ever feel the exception of this pressure feeling that you being struggled with? I mean, like, is there any occasion that you don't feel pressured when actually at that time you should be pressured or you are expected to be pressured?
I think I can do the assignment rapidly because I've checked it before and I think I could do it.
Okay, you actually have the time when you feel free, where actually you should feel more struggled with the feeling that are you need to do your assignments before the deadline is when you sure that you are able to do it rapidly. Okay, in this case, is there any example where you don't feel anxiety or you don't feel pressured when the deadline is approaching because you sure that you can do the assignments rapidly?
When play and kids game cars where I should to answer the question from the book. Uh, and I know that I can ask for help to AI and I just need to rewrite it.
Okay, so when you know where to get the answer, you feel free about the assignments that the deadline is approaching. Okay, and actually there is the last question in the worksheet that is connected to this, to my answer before, and I hope you could feel it for the last time.
Okay.
Okay, the next question is, what factor do you think that enhancing the feeling of pressure that you feel?
When the deadline is approaching and when my expectation gone wrong, because I think I can get the answer, but I was wrong.
Okay, so when you think you know where to get the answer, but then you don't get the answer through the way
Yes.
you did. Okay, and then do you think any other way to cope with it? I mean, like any other way to not any other way to not meeting those factors?
Back to the solution before, I should stop underestimating my assignment and take responsibilities of that.
Okay, you can get the point that you can judge from the problem of the pressure feelings of yours by stop underestimating and by taking more responsibility to your assignment. I really appreciate that you could conclude it by yourself, that you could assuming that what is best for you now and what can help you to solve the problem. And I know that after this, you have the urge to being more responsible with your assignments based on what you're talking with me right now. And responding that, I suggest you to start making schedule every day that you have concluded before, that you have think about the solution before. So after leaving this room, you could start talking to yourself. You start discussing to yourself about how to take responsibilities to the assignments and make schedule every day that you should do the assignments one by one or do it partly like you said before. And I think the time is over right now because it has taken us so long to take the conclusion of the solution. And I think the counseling session is enough in this state, or do you think you have any other arguments, or you don't think that this is not enough, or you need any more session?
No, I think it's enough for me.
How exactly do you believe that this how exactly do you believe that this session is your last session, or I mean, um how exactly do you believe that you could solve the problem from this solution from 1 to 10?
I think it's 10.
Okay, you surely believe in yourself after this.
Yes.
Okay, then I think my role is ended here, where I help you or assist you to find the solution, the right solution that you actually have been done, but you don't notice it. So I think it's enough for us, and thank you for coming here, and thank you for being cooperative.
Okay, thank you very much.